Welcome to Inspiring IT Leaders, where we feature top technology leaders in those amazing expressions they use to communicate, to teach, and to inspire. I'm Dan Roberts, your host of this series of 5-minute high-impact micro videos. I am beyond excited to shine a light on the top digital and business leaders who are standout communicators. In this episode, my dear friend Judith Henderson combines several gems into a single Judithism that is going to help you elevate your ability to communicate your messages. Here she talks about be brief, be brilliant, and be gone. Take it away, Judith.
Thank you, Dan. So one of my lifelong development plan opportunities has been to be brief, be brilliant, and be gone. And I rarely hit all three of them in any interaction. But it's been a really good reminder that was offered to me by an executive coach many years ago that my natural disposition to provide all the context and color when trying to reach a decision or to facilitate a discussion, I can sometimes naturally go into content that isn't necessarily helping us achieve that goal. So it's just been a really good reminder for me personally, be brief, be brilliant, be gone. Sometimes less is more, and especially in the technology field, where folks are looking to reach a decision, make a decision to move towards some type of an action. And if I'm not reading the room carefully, I may lose their attention. While it feels good to me to share all of the color and context, they may not necessarily appreciate that. And so I just have to be mindful of that. It's been something that I've shared with others as I've grown and developed team members, is to really do an assessment going in, prepare like crazy, get to the point, and then exit stage right.
So good. And, I think it's one of our Achilles of our profession, Judith. I'm really glad you're sharing this. Have you seen over time, has it shifted over the years in terms of just the mind share that we get, the attention span, the noise that people are dealing with? It seems like this is the right message for the right time.
Absolutely. This was maybe 10 or 15 years ago when this was introduced to me, and it was specific to my development needs as a leader in the organization. And it's only become more important as time has gone on because there's so much going on. So not losing sight of what the intent of the discussion or the meeting or the presentation is, making that very clear up front, and then stating a little bit about the journey of how we're going to reach that conclusion or make that decision. It's been a balancing act, but it has definitely been more important as I've continued on my journey.
And, when you talk about prepare like crazy, how do you prepare different you're in front of the board of directors, you're in front of the C-suite, you're in front of an entire IT organization. How do you prepare different for those different scenarios?
Well, I learned a long time ago that not only preparation for those discussions, but doing some role play has been really helpful for me. And my husband has been my perfect audience, and he will oftentimes take on the role of, if it's a presentation to a larger group, he will mentally prepare for some questions that may catch me off guard, just so that I can be prepared in that regard. And then I use my peers a lot of times as I go into either board discussions or anything with senior level leaders to make sure I understand what are there any trigger words? Are there topics that are currently seasonally taboo, meaning it's not the right time for that part of the message? So I really incorporate the trust of my internal board of directors, if you will, to help me with the messaging. And that has been very helpful. But role playing is important.
Yeah, all part of that preparation. Know your audience. So good. So Judith Henderson, be brief, be brilliant, be gone. What a great Judithism. Thanks so much for sharing.
Thanks so much for watching this video. My name is Ryan Becker, and I'm the producer of this series as well as the Tech Whisperers podcast, where we unpack the playbooks of the best digital leaders in order to bring you the expert insights you need to grow in your career. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and let us know in the comments what you think of the expert advice that was shared. And if you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel or check out the Tech Whisperers podcast on any major podcasting platform, as well as right here on our channel. Thanks so much again for watching, and we'll see you next week.